Imagine looking up at the night sky and seeing the moon, not peacefully glowing, but growing larger every night, creeping closer like a silent doomsday clock. And then, one day, it happens. The moon slams into Earth. What would that apocalyptic moment look like? Would humanity survive even a second? To answer this terrifying what-if, we need to understand the relationship between Earth and its loyal companion. The moon isn't just decoration in the night sky, it's our planet's cosmic bodyguard. It stabilizes Earth's tilt, controls the tides, and even helps regulate the rhythm of life itself. Without it, Earth would wobble like a drunken top, seasons would spiral into chaos, and coastlines would be unrecognizable. But what if the moon didn't just drift away? What if it actually collided with us? First, let's clear this up. The moon is slowly moving away from Earth, about 3.8 centimeters every year. So technically, this scenario can't happen naturally. But if some colossal cosmic force reversed that, dragging the moon back toward us, here's what you'd see. As the moon approached, its gravity would wreak havoc long before the actual collision. Tides would rise into monster walls of water, swallowing cities. Coastlines would crumble, and earthquakes would ripple across continents as Earth's crust strained under the lunar pull. Imagine tsunamis the size of skyscrapers slamming against land, not once, but over and over. In the sky, it wouldn't look like the calm night sky you know. The moon would swell until it filled half the horizon. You could see craters with your bare eyes. And then Earth itself would begin to deform, pulled like dough by the moon's relentless gravity. But nothing compares to the final impact. The moon would strike at about 22,000 miles per hour. The energy released, equivalent to tens of millions of nuclear bombs detonating at once. Mountains would vaporize, oceans would boil. The very crust of Earth would melt into a global sea of fire. For context, the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs was about 10 kilometers wide. The moon? It's 3,474 kilometers wide. That's 300 times bigger. Extinction wouldn't just be likely, it would be instant. In seconds, Earth's surface would turn molten. The atmosphere would ignite. Any trace of life, humans, animals, plants, gone. The collision would likely fuse the two bodies together, forming one monstrous, unstable world, surrounded by a new, fiery ring of debris. Ironically, it might look like how the moon itself was created billions of years ago, when a Mars-sized object slammed into young Earth. So, in a twisted way, this apocalypse would be Earth coming full circle, reborn through destruction. Now, the million-dollar question. Could we ever stop it? Sadly, no. Humanity doesn't have the technology to push away something as massive as the moon. Even our most powerful nuclear weapons wouldn't leave a dent. The only option would be to escape, to flee Earth and watch from afar as our home is obliterated in cosmic fire. It's terrifying, but also humbling. The moon, so calm and beautiful, is both our protector and, in this nightmare scenario, our executioner. Luckily, this will never happen. But it reminds us how fragile life on Earth really is, balanced on the edge of forces far beyond our control. So tonight, when you look up at the moon, remember, it's not just a pretty light in the sky. It's the silent guardian keeping our world stable. And maybe, thank the universe it's not on a collision course.